Today's makeup look, I've centered around some products that I received from Holme Beauty. Now, Holme Beauty is a brand by Hilary Holmes. She's an Australian makeup artist from Melbourne, and this is her brand. I've used a few of her products before, but never had a chance to try this stunning eyeshadow palette. So I received a beautiful goodie bag, and this was what was in it. So absolutely stunning. Today I've used all the earthy tones, so I thought I'd go for a more natural look, so I'll show you the other shades at another time. I also had this already, so I'm using this little compact. I just love the packaging. It is so beautiful, super, super luxe. So that's the compact. This is the cheek color that I've used today. And also she has these gorgeous eye primers that I've used too. So she sent me some brushes as well, so I jump into a few of those, but let's jump in. To begin this look, I'm going in with the Lancome Renergie. This is their Collagen Lift Extend cream. I'm loving this cream, super hydrating, super moisturizing, nice and thick as well. So absolutely love this. So that's what we're starting off with. For the base, I'm going to use the Dr. Jart. This is a BB cream, but it also has an SPF of 30 in it, which I really like. I'm using the BK Beauty. This is the larger brush. This is their 101 and it's the foundation brush. Absolutely love this. I will have this linked in my Shop My as well, one of my favorites. So just really working this in. The Dr. Jart foundation is, or BB cream is actually quite buildable. So today I'm just going for a very natural look. I'm using a smaller brush to just do around my eyes and any of the detailed areas where I feel like I need a little bit extra. This is the Anti-Hot and Flashy. This is the A506, one of my other absolute favorite brushes that I'm using today, and just going in. Thought I'd quickly comb my brows through because they're kind of a little annoying. And then I'm going to use the Pony Cosmetics. This is one of their brow pencils. I really like these ones. They're called the Brow Magic. I'm not actually sure what shade this is because it's sort of rubbed off my little pencil. And I love the fact it does have a spoolie wand at the other end too. So, but once again, I'm just using this one to comb them through. Now, Holme Beauty sent me a few of their products and I'm using one of their eye primers. This one is in the shade Cocoa. So you could actually use this product on its own as an eye base as well as your eyeshadow, or use it as a primer. So today I'm using it as a bit of a primer and eye base, and just to really start the look off. So I'm loving the fact that I've been sent all these new products. This palette is absolutely gorgeous. So going in with all the natural earthy tones today, I'm taking that light tan shade and I'm just running it through the crease and blending it out. It blends absolutely beautifully, and I'm using the Holme Beauty brushes as well. So she sent me also a whole heap of her brushes, which I think are just stunning. This one is number 6. Oh no, sorry, it was the number 5. Then I'm going in with a more detailed blending brush, and I'm taking the darker chocolate shade and placing it right into the outer corner. And I'm swapping between 2 brushes here. So the first one is the 7, it's the large eye blender. And then the smaller one that I'm using is the number 8. So it's a small eye blender, so really easy to understand. And then taking a more detailed brush just for underneath the eye, the number 10. So it's a little bit of a liner smudger. So I'm using that darker chocolate. I'm just placing it really, really close to the lash line and kind of using the eyeshadow today as an eyeliner. Going in with the shimmer, the lightest shimmer, and just using my finger. And as you can see, it is so popping. It is a really strong shimmer. I'm keeping it really close to my lash line. Now that my eyes are slightly a little bit more hooded, I feel if I look up, the shimmer will get on the top. So just avoiding that, keeping it really close. Going in with the Lancome, this is the Panorama, one of my favorite mascaras at the moment by L'Oreal, and it is in a chocolate brown. I'll have this linked in my Shop My as well. This is such a beautiful shade, and it really does help to volumize those lashes. For the contouring today, I'm using the Sunkissed Contour Stick by Youngblood, and I'm just using the Anti-Hot and Flashy angled brush, and just really brushing from the stick to my face. This is quite often I do draw it straight on my face so you can see where the bronzer will go, but this one is a bit easier to just brush it on like that. This is their cream blush by Holme Beauty, and again, it's a new product for me. Absolutely loving the glow. This is called Maya, and it's a real sort of rich color, as you can see, and just gives you that beautiful sun-kissed glow on the cheeks. I'm keeping it nice and high, as you can see, and up around that eye area. That really helps to create lift in the face. For the lips, I'm going in with the Merit Beauty. This is their lip liner. I love these lip liners. They're like a cross between a liner and a lipstick. And this one is called Bespoke, so it's more of a dark brown shade. And I'm taking the same blush and using that as a lipstick. So I felt that these two colors would complement each other just beautifully. Another Holme Beauty product is their In Powder. This is a cute little sort of compact. It's got a lighter shade and a darker shade. I'm using the lighter shade under my eyes and more of the center of the face where I do want it to be a little bit lighter, and this just gets rid of any of that dewiness from the face. And then I'm actually going to go in with the darker shade and just really set those areas and just take away a bit of that shine that is on the face. That's the final look. I'll let you have a little quick look at what I'm wearing today. Very casual, as I've just been working from home. These are a pair of wide leg jeans from Cotton On. They're quite a thin denim, which works really well in our climate. The shirt is one that I've had for quite some time. It is by Witchery. Just love the sleeves. It sort of makes it a little more dressy. And then my shoes, which I'm just living in at the moment, are called they're from Taquito. I got those at Maya, so they have that really nice burgundy shade. So I'd love to know what you think of this look. Yeah, drop in comments down in the comments, and please like and follow.